I think I want to color my hair. It's like 7:30 p.m. but I'm gonna color it.
Hi guys, I'm gonna be doing a voiceover for kind of the beginning chunk because I forgot to talk. Sometimes when I focus really hard, I forget. This is what my hair looks like before I'm coloring it. So as you can see, there's like 3 to 4 inches of new growth. I have a lot of grays and the ends are very warm, kind of old color with blonde underneath. So I'm trying to be very careful with my front chunks to make sure that I do not break them up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to part out these front sections. I'm not going to show both sides because I'm doing the exact same thing that I'm doing to my left side, to my right side. So I don't feel like I need to show you guys twice. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is the chunk I'm going to do. I thought about taking the underneath, like going all the way around my head. However, I have my undercut growing in. So I feel like that wouldn't have worked just because my undercut is shorter than the rest of my hair. You would have never saw it unless I put my hair up. And I just felt like that was kind of a waste of time. And I also just feel like there's no reason to break off my new hair underneath just to have some bleach that you probably won't be able to see anyways. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put my hair out of the way. I'm going to braid down the front just to get it out of my face. Make sure that I can color the back section of my hair without getting it in the part that's going to be bleached. I did forget that little chunk behind my ear. It's driving me crazy now that I'm like rewatching the video. I end up putting it in, but like, ugh, just seeing it right now, I'm like, damn. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I pinned up my bangs. I took down my hair. I'm going to start mixing up my color. I'm using Goldwell TopChic, which is like their permanent color. And I could not for the life of me tell you what I put in this. Like, I know I used 5N, 6N, and I used either 5 or 6B. I don't know. I'll see in a second. 5B. So the 5 is darker. I put a little bit of 6 in there because I don't like my hair to be too dark. I feel like it washes me out. However, I do want it to be kind of dark just because I do like the darker look as long as it has a little bit of warmth to it. My skin tone does not work with cool colors, so I have to make sure that I do something warm. Same with my bleach. I never go ashy on my bleach because it looks so crazy on me. So you'll see I'm going to keep my bleach pretty warm. It's going to match my extensions because they're also pretty warm toned. This part is so satisfying. I literally love that. I love doing that. But yeah, I'm going to mix up my color. Like I said, this is Goldwell TopChic. That's their permanent brand. They have color-ons, which is like a demi, which is what I normally use, but I feel like I need to use permanent color at least one time here. And here we are, filming a TikTok. I forgot to make a transition video, and so I let my color that I just mixed up sit on the counter, which is a no-no. Don't do that. I'm going to part my hair down the center and the back. I'm going to make 2 big sections. Normally I'd recommend 4 quadrants, but since I have this little chunk kind of braided out in the front, it made it a little bit awkward, and I decided 2 sections is best. So I'm going to start with the perimeter of my sections. This isn't lifting my hair at all, so since it's only depositing, I don't feel like it's really a big deal if I do my roots first. That's how I always do it. However, with bleach, you don't want to do this. You want to start with your mid-lengths and ends. Anything closer to your scalp is going to process faster because of the heat from your head. But like I said, since this is a darker color, we're going dark. It's not lifting anything. It's not a big deal if it processes a little quicker. I don't know. This just is the easiest way for me to kind of control my hair if I do the roots first. I definitely sped this video up because it was super, super long of me trying to do this, but I want you guys to see the process that I'm doing. Another thing, do not feel like you have to be stingy with the amount of product you use. You want to saturate your hair. You don't want any spots. You don't want any missed parts. So make sure you are saturating your hair when you're coloring. I ended up running out of color, and like as you can see here, I'm not saturating enough at all. Like the ends of my hair are dry, but I just want to get something in there and use up the rest of my color so I can mix more. I ended up mixing something, and I'm not sure if it's even the same. It's the same 3 colors, but I don't know if it's like the same ratio. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. This might be a disaster. It might be fine. Who knows? However, I wouldn't recommend this. Write down your ratio. Know what you're doing. Don't be like me. I ended up just throwing in the 3 random colors together and making a mixture, and it turned out okay, but if you want to make sure your hair comes out even and all one color, I would not recommend doing what I did. Just, yeah, make sure you know what ratio you use. I ended up ditching my tint brush and just lathering the color into my hair because I wanted to use it up and I just wanted to make sure that I had something on here and got rid of my colors so I can mix more. That's what I'm doing right here is I'm mixing more. Yeah.
My hair might end up like 3 different colors.
Honestly, if you're doing this at home, sometimes it's just easier to use your hands. Like, I use a tint brush, but if you want to just scoop the product and use your fingers, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Just wear gloves. I end up not wearing gloves later in this video for the bleach, and my hands got absolutely annihilated. Now that I have more color mixed up, I'm making sure to really coat these sections of my hair. I decided to section it back out again instead of making it one big blob, which is how you're supposed to do it, is in sections, in chunks. These are even big for my sections, but since I kind of do this a lot, I know how to, make sure that I get everything and make sure it's all saturated. If you are new to hair, I would recommend taking smaller sections and just really making sure you take your time. With permanent color, I kind of let it process for as long as I need to until whatever else I'm doing to my head is done. It's not going to really keep doing anything. Like, it's not going to continue to get super, super dark if I leave it on a little longer. So make sure you take your time, take good sections, be better than me.
Got Blondor. I don't know the ratio. I like my bleach a little bit, like runny, a little bit. And I'm just gonna get it off my back. It feels so gross. Okay. I'm about to bleach my hair, I'm scared. I don't have courage. What? I'm feeling like this isn't gonna go well. And I feel like I should have did my brown and blonde separate, but I'm doing it at the same time. Starting from the bottom. I don't know if that's right, but...
And this is where things kind of fell apart. I think I took big sections. Well, I know I took big sections. I just assumed because my hair is so thin that this would be okay. However, it wasn't saturating through the whole section. Bleach is not as runny as color. I do make mine slightly runnier than I feel like a lot of stylists do, but it was still not runny enough to saturate through the whole section of hair, and I'm realizing that as I'm putting this foil on, because I'm like, oh my god, the hole underneath that's near the foil is not getting saturated at all. So to avoid this, I would recommend putting a little bit of bleach on the foil and then laying the hair on that. It helps it stick to the foil, and it'll make sure that bottom part of the hair is saturated. In a second here, you'll see me realize that I have in fact messed up. So this is how we're going to fix that. I am going to take the foils out and I'm going to run the bleach through with my fingers, and then I will refoil the hair afterwards. I wouldn't recommend doing this. It's kind of a pain, but this is just what had to be done, unfortunately, because my hair was not saturated in this chunk. And I was like, I can't have any splotches. I'm not trying to fix any brown spots. You really, really cannot be stingy with your products when it comes to bleach too. Make sure you are absolutely slapping that product on there. Make sure that you are not missing any spots. Make sure that everything looks white. You want your hair to look white before it's even lifted. If it's not, you don't have enough product on there. Another thing you want to be sure of when you're doing foils is that you do not press the foils down to your hair. You want to leave them kind of loose. Obviously you want to fold it up like I did, but make sure you're not pressing it down where your hair is inside, because it will mess up the processing of your hair. Your hair will process uneven. You'll have spots, you'll have lines, whatever. You do not want to crinkle up your foils. You want to neatly fold it, and you don't want to make it so airtight that your hair can't process properly. I don't know about you guys, but it's so satisfying to like watch the bleach go on so smooth on my hair strands. Like it just looks so satisfying to me. I'm trying to speed this up too so it's not like super long, but I did end up adding a little bit more bleach to every chunk when I put it in the foils and then folded them all up before I moved on to the other side. These foils were also driving me absolutely insane when I was trying to keep them out of my face. They kept falling while I was trying to do the foils underneath them. I ended up clipping them up. Another cool thing about this technique is that when it's time to do the roots, you can kind of just slide these foils down a little bit and you'll be able to get the roots while not taking out all of these foils. You'll see what I mean because I'll show you guys how I do it, but oh my god, it just makes it so much easier when it comes time to do all the roots. I'm going to let the bleach process for about 30 to 40 minutes probably. I'm going to check on it in a minute, but we're going to wait now and see how it comes out.
Let's see what we got going here. I'm going to give it a minute and then I will be back. I gotta check on the blonde. I'm scared. I don't even know how long it's been. Ooh, that's light. Okay, I need to do my roots.
So this is that technique I was talking about where you kind of just slide the foils and color your roots or put bleach on your roots, whatever you're doing. It makes it super easy, super convenient, but this is also why you need to make sure that your sections are very thin because if they're not, you're never going to penetrate through all that hair. My sections honestly were a little bit big still, but it ended up working. It ended up being fine. Once I like took the foils out at the end, I made sure to kind of run my fingers through my hair, just really making sure I saturated the roots, mid-lengths, and ends very well. As you can see, I am not being shy with the amount of product I'm putting on my hair. You definitely want to make sure you're putting a lot of bleach, a lot of color, whatever you're using. Just use more than you think you should because it never hurts to have too much. However, it does hurt not to have enough. I was getting bleach absolutely everywhere. It's all over my face. I wouldn't recommend getting on your skin. It does burn. It's not good for you. Make sure you wear gloves. Don't be like me. But right here, I'm making sure it gets into my roots because my sections were too thick. Another thing about bleach, you want to make sure, when I did my mid-lengths and my ends, I had 1 bowl of bleach mixed. If you're doing a whole head or highlights or anything like that, you want to make sure you're mixing fresh bleach every like few minutes, I would say. Like I did my mid-lengths and ends with 1 bowl and then I mixed a whole new bowl to do my roots. Bleach will oxidize as it sits out, and when it oxidizes, it loses its potency and it doesn't work as well. If you're doing something with your full head where it involves bleach, I would start with the back 2 sections because that's easier to wash out if for some reason it processes super quick or things start to get weird. You can leave the front 2 sections alone and just rinse out the back, figure out where to go from there. Another thing to help that is the back 2 sections, you can use a 20 volume developer so it develops a little bit slower and allows you to use a 30 up front and kind of catch up to the back. That will just ensure that everything kind of processes at the same time and speed.
My face. Oh my god. I kind of want my ends to stop, so we're gonna take these off.
I will say that my hair is actually in very good shape. I did test it a couple times. I don't know, you'll randomly see me kind of pull on the ends and just make sure that nothing's breaking or stretching. And I would say that my hair stayed intact very well, way better than I expected. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. Seeing all this bleach on my face, however, is giving me anxiety watching this back. It's like freaking me out. I should have rinsed that off.
Okay. It's burning. I'm bully mean. This hurt. I might take it. Honestly, I can't even tell the color of my fucking roots right now. But I think they might be okay.
Is that your hair on your mic right here?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That looks silly.
Okay.
Yeah, look at it.
Okay.
Really little banana peel.
Oh, it's falling. Uh-oh. You know what? We're just gonna...
That's great.
Yeah, it's sick. Alright. I'm gonna go wash my hair.
You gonna wash it?
Yeah, I gotta wash the bleach out.
Oh, is it done?
No. My hair got pretty light. I am going to be toning it with Blondor, Pale Platinum, and then Brass Kicker. So the Brass Kicker is like a drop that you put into this and I'm only toning one side of my hair, so I'm not too worried. Like this side's going red and there's some brown mix. I don't know what's happening, but this side's gonna go red, I think, or pink. I don't know. Haven't decided. Whatever. I just rinsed out my color bowl. Gonna mix up some toner and then I don't know, we'll see how I feel. I'm putting my extensions in, so I'm gonna have to color those too. So I'm gonna do that while my hair is processing. My extensions are already pretty toned. I just gotta figure out which ones are gonna match my hair more. So this is, I think, 1 part Blondor to, yeah, 1 part toning mixture, 2 parts this. This makes me look really, this looks so washed out on me. Disgusting. Ounces. What is that? Alright. I'm so lost. I'm so confused. I'm confused. I feel lost. I feel confused. I feel not great. We might just wing this. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Good enough, I think. I don't know. Oh my god. We're just gonna... I'm literally winging this right now. I have no idea how much I'm supposed to use. What could go wrong? Okay, this is, oh my god, so strong. This is what it's looking like. Can you see that? Maybe. This is where we're at. This might be too strong. Also, I've never used toner, so I don't know how this works, but I'm mixing more. Because I can't leave things alone. I'm just really gonna have to wash this, like, bad. I'm gonna have to wash this like a hawk. Do I, like, I don't know if I go on my root first. That went on my foot. Oh my god, it's in my slipper. It's in my slipper. One thing about me that would make Brad Mondo very proud is that I'm not skimpy on my product. clearly, because it's dripping off my head onto my slippers right now. Which is kind of disgusting. That's a problem, actually. I feel like they're already working. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely doing something. If I'm being honest, I kind of never want to keep up with this. Like, I kind of never want to do this again. So it's gonna be like a one and done, I think. Do I do pink or red? I feel like I need to start with red, because that was like what I wanted to do originally. The best part about this is no developer. It is literally strictly just the color, which is so nice. So this is the Danger Jones. The color is Diablo. Ooh. Turning my hair purple? I think it might be. Oh, we're just gonna let it ride. Let it ride. Okay. My hair might be gray after this. It might be a lot of colors. I'm very nervous, actually. What should I do? We're just gonna put Diablo on. Okay. How do I do this? Do not mix with developer. Wear protective gloves and apply color to clean, dry hair, saturating with a tint brush. Oh god. I don't even think I shampoo this out. It just says rinse. I think I need to get this out, because look at the end of my... Please hold. I'm supposed to apply this to wet hair anyways. I was panicking a little bit. I think it's okay. The ends are a little iffy. I might not put it on the ends. I might just kind of run it through the top, and then like at the end kind of pull it through. So we're just gonna... No, you're fine. Okay. Thanks for doing the dishes.
I did.
Oh. What'd you do?
Haha, the dishes. Just kidding.
Okay. We're gonna not panic this time. Upon further inspection, if I do this again, I need more color bowls and more color brushes. Because I only have one. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay. Should I do red or pink? Okay. Doing red. It's probably the worst way to do this. Oh my god. I'm scared. Oh my goodness. This smells so good. This literally smells amazing. My forehead's gonna be stained, but it's fine. Can't really do anything about it, so. I mean, there's lots I could do about it, but like, nothing I care to do about it, you know? My forehead is gonna be red. I gotta rinse this out too. I think my hair is gonna be like gray, so. It's going great. In case you're wondering how I'm doing in here. Great.
I'm gonna get in bed.
Oh, okay.
I might go to sleep.
Okay. I'll be here.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks.
Looks like you're having fun.
Having a great
You take
time.
another shower?
No, because I'm only doing the front of my hair. I can rinse it in the sink.
Okay.
I'm gonna let this process. I'll be back. So I'm not done, but this is how it's looking so far. I've got the blonde and the red. The blonde, like a little bit of the red leaked into the blonde, but it's fine. It'll be fine. I will be putting in extensions tomorrow, so I'm gonna finish this video tomorrow once I have those in. But this is what it's looking like right now. I don't know if I like it. I'm a little scared. Here, let me untuck. So this is the look right now at the moment. I'll have extensions in too, so it'll look different, but not really sure how I'm feeling. Not really sure if I like it. I guess find out when I put extensions in if it looks any better, but right now I don't know. It's not me. But I want to try something new, so. Okay. Like, hello? I'm obsessed. I'm so happy I did this because I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I'm a baby when it comes to changing my hair. So I was like, no, I don't really think I'll like it. I love it. Like, I'm so happy with this. This is like better than I expected. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm a cosmetologist, but I do not do color. I don't do women's hair. So like, I'm so happy with this, and I'm like obsessed with how it looks. Like, I don't know. I did put my extensions back in, so that's what it looks like. I love the red. I'm like actually obsessed with the red. Like, it's such a pretty. And honestly, I didn't leave my toner. Ew, there's a piece of red over here. Whatever. I didn't leave my toner in that long because I don't like my hair to be too ashy. I like more of a warm tone with my skin. So I think this came out absolutely perfect. I'm obsessed. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'll try to answer the best I can. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I just don't do women's hair or color. So this was kind of like an experiment for me, but it came out really well. I'm very, very happy with the outcome. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.